Hello, Water Tribe. This is going to be a quick energy checkup on all of you water signs. And as always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. Alright, so we're going to start with Pisces. Pisces, you're healing from something that brought emotional turbulence to your life. I feel like some of you... You're dealing with complicated emotions, really complicated emotions, and it's like they're bursting out. The waters are bursting out, so you could be crying, you could be really having this emotional release that is significant here for the current, like the next few days. That's what I meant. Could be because this is just an energy checkup and is about the rest of the week, so it's something that will fade eventually. But I feel like the next few days you could be crying, you could have this need to emotional release your wounds. I feel like some of you need to be careful to not be internalizing guilt, like feeling like you're guilty of this situation you see yourself in. Like, I feel like there's a lot of guilt and maybe even self hatred because of what you feel responsible for. I feel like some of you need to understand, like, it is what it is. Like, there's the feeling of really being a little bit more logical about things to help you out. Like, you thought there's something here about you thought you've done what you thought was best to the situation. And if you've made a mistake, if you've done here, something you shouldn't do, that's fine. That's a part of life. We all make mistakes. We all mess up sometimes. I feel like there's something messy about this. For some of you, it's about relationships, like affairs, finding that you have been in a situation that you've known kind of from the start, or you saw red flags here, but you still went for it, and now it's like you're dealing with the consequences. For others, it's because someone really disappointed you recently, or someone is hurting you without knowing they are. Like, there's this feeling of not knowing. Someone could be just not knowing how much what they're doing, what they're saying is really hurting you. So you could be suffering in silence. You could not, and that's why there's a need to emotionally vent, perhaps, put out, like, especially if you're being abused. Emotionally abuse can happen in many ways. So if you're being pushed around and you're not saying anything even though you're hurting, this is one of those times where you could just have this cry, have this big, shouting of emotions, putting a boundary, putting a stop to abuse in any way. Because, again, sometimes people are being emotionally abusive and not knowing that they are being emotionally abusive. Unfortunately, that's the truth. For others of you, know that whatever it is that you're struggling with right now, whatever it is, you are healing. So it's going to take its time, but it's going to occur successfully. All right, next, let's move for Cancer. What's the energy with Cancer? Cancer, you're in a very precious vibration here. There's something quite precious, either about what you're working on, something in your hands. It's work related or project related, creativity related. There's something that's going to stand out quite a lot. You're going to be successful with something you're contemplating on doing. There's something quite beautiful about work. For some that wanted to, also, like, I feel like some of you Cancers maybe want to reach out here to someone. It could be that you're wanting to reach out to someone to work with them or to ask them for something that you feel is going to benefit you somehow. It's going to be an addition to your life. But you might be shy, or you might you don't want to look like a fool. You don't want to look like out of place. There's something here about you wanting to do something, taking the initiative to talk with someone or propose something to someone and be afraid of doing it. You might do it, and there's a confirmation here that whatever vision you have right now for your future, especially related with success, it's right. So if you feel like someone can help you in that regard, most likely you're also right. For others of you, very beautiful. Like, there's a lot of enhancement of your physical beauty. Some of you could be interested in, changing here your looks, buying something to, like changing, the style of your clothes, your hair, or you want to invest money in beautiful things, things that would add beauty and that precious feeling into your life. So you want, the rare items, the really eye-catching things, the good fabrics. You want to indulge in fine, like this, the finest of the finest energies. You want to indulge in good food, good wine. You want the best of the best, and you totally deserve it. And I feel like for some of you that have been working on self-worth and appreciation and all of that, this is a big, is one of those moments of a big rise for you, where you're growing so much and being so, your energy is gorgeous here. So it's like there's something about you so gorgeous that obviously is transpiring to the outside in a good way, and because of it you can bring benefits, bring a lot of benefic energy into your life. So next, let's move into Scorpio. What's the energy with Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, there's something here about time. Some of you are waiting for things to either change. It's like the energy, kind of like the energy of the wheel, in the sense that there's this unconscious understanding that whatever it is that you're after, it's dependent on divine timing. So the changes you want, the luck you want, the opportunities you want are going to come, but it's up to divine timing. So it's a little bit out of your control. There's so much you can do. There's so much you can push. There's so much you can try. You've done your part. Others of you, it's like you've done your part. Now wait. Just wait. And some of you could be struggling with this, with not doing anything about it. Feeling like it's because you're not doing anything about it that it's not happening. When in the contrary, it's because you're pushing too much or insisting too much. Maybe that it's not happening. Some of you, is changing a state of resistance into a state of flow, which for a Scorpio energy can be difficult, because you're known to be an energy that is much more comfortable in control, because many times in order to feel powerful, we need to feel control. So it's associated with themes many of Scorpios need to master. And I also feel like this flow is also helpful in the sense that if you feel creatively blocked, like you want to maybe just, simple things, like you want to feel more inspired, feel, like you're able to communicate and do things in a different way. Like you want to, I feel like some of you Scorpios want that wonderful feeling of life, like that excitement, that, oh, this is amazing, this is, you want to feel great about things, and you're not perhaps feeling, or there's something that keeps bothering you because you're not finding that aha moment energy. So it's about to come. The moment you give it up, that's the feeling here. It's like the moment you give up on something, the moment you surrender, the moment you truly let go of whatever this is, you're going to have immediate response, because you've learned here a lesson, or you've mastered a really difficult thing, some of you, to master. For others, there's going to be that already are doing this or done this, have done this recently. It's really coming, this bright moment, like where you suddenly get something, or you realize something that was stuck. It's like the wheel is supposed to move, and there's something that really was not moving here for a while in your life, and you're just about to figure why, and about to figure what to do next. Some of you is also about, what should I do next? What steps should I take? Where should I go? There's a lot of questions here, but you need to wait for the answers, because it's coming, and the answers are not coming from, some of you, it's like you feel like the answers need to come from someone. And in reality, they're going to come from you, from your own genius. There's something here about your own the activation of your own genius mind and spark that has been blocked, that is going to lead you into the growth and the success you desire. So I hope these messages were helpful. I want to wish you all a great time, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.